Hello. Sunday stream. Hi, Donia, Giorgio. I'm watching you on my other monitor here. So hope you're enjoying your flight to Philadelphia. Looks like you're getting there pretty soon, actually. And it's good to see you. What's new? First, as usual, we'll have a little cheers here. Cheers to everyone. Hope you're enjoying your Diet Coke, which is my drink of choice. Just one, though. Looking forward to today's stream for a couple reasons. Oh, Valencia, very nice. Very nice. It must be getting pretty dark there, though. All right, that's after sunset, I imagine. Oh, interesting. Okay, the 19th. All right. Well, that's in 9 days, so yeah. Okay. So it's like leaves, or anyway. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yesterday we had a fantastic stream. We had a good stream. People were from Norway, and I was like, "Well, where do we go?" And they're like, "Trondheim," and I'm like, "Hell yeah!" So we went to Trondheim. I always like it when somebody's here and they're like, "Yeah, can we fly here?" That does not happen every stream. And at the end of the stream, there's two people from Norway, coincidentally, didn't know each other, watching my stream. That's pretty weird, I think. At the end, they're like, "Can you fly over Oslo in an F-14?" Well, that was pretty close to while I was landing the Spitfire in Trondheim at the Air Force Base. So I'm like, well, no, but I'm going to do it tomorrow. Giant statues made of wood, paper, and other materials. Ew. Okay. Well, I will check that out. I'm sure it'll be covered on the internet as some kind of event. People will have it. That is I like that. I mean, that appeals to the pyrotechnic, to the pyromaniacs in all of us to see something burn, see something big burn out. You always like campfires or like a bonfire. Of course, here in California, we have Burning Man, and I haven't been, but they erect a wood statue, effigy that is typically, I think, several hundred feet, like 100 feet tall or something like that. It's gigantic. And they burn it and they go in the desert. 50,000 people go out to this spot on the desert every year. It's a real thing. It's a real major thing. I know some people go, but I've never gone. It's called Burning Man, but it doesn't sound that much like what your thing is, which is probably a lot more rooted in the culture and the history. Whereas Burning Man is relatively recent. It's from like the 1970s or 80s, really even. It originally started on the beach in San Francisco in the late 70s. Anyway, so somebody requested already that I don't think they're going to be here today, but they did say F-14 and Oslo. So I was, I'm like, why not? I've flown around Oslo before, not in an F-14. It's always a little different. Always a little different. So challenge number 1, find Oslo. Now it's not going to be too bad because basically it's right here. No, it's at the top of this, right? There's Malmo. Okay, there's Copenhagen, and then Oslo's north of them, right? Quite a ways, though. Okay, so it's going to be... All right, that's Sweden, because it's Gothenburg. So Oslo is going to be... Yeah. Voila. Right? Yes. So this is the Oslo area. Okay. Where's a nice airport we could take off from that's close by? I say. There's Strommen. That's a plane. Is this literally the closest? Okay, we'll go west from Kjeller Air Force Base near Oslo. And thanks. I've got these are these are kind of bold. They're kind of bold. They're kind of out there. I have over 30 pairs, but I like these. I mean, I think I pull it off, but it's a little. They got this great construction. They're made. They're not very fancy. They're not expensive. They're made in China by a company called Phi2. There's a million of these online glasses, and I tend to just like see them and go like, oh, I want that. All right. So the only other question we have about the F-14 is F-14 A, B, or D. No, you do not get C as a choice. I think we've been flying the A and D enough so that today we're going to fly the B. There's no real difference. It's just kind of, I mean, I don't think so. As far as I know, there's no real difference. We do get a choice of lovely paint jobs. VF102. What would normally stand out here? I mean, let's just take this one. All right, and as you know, if you may not know, if you're not a... Let me get here. This is a small Air Force base. The challenge is to start it up. I know. Pick the drone. As I say, I already kind of had in my mind that somebody asked specifically for an F-14, and I have got an F-14. I don't know if they knew I had an F-14, but they might come back later, and they'll be like, are you flying over Oslo in an F-14? I don't really have a drone. I don't have any pilot aircrafts that don't. I believe I don't. I might have one. But I think all of them except for one have a cockpit, so they're not technically drones. The game has a bunch of drones, and you know they're very inexpensive because they don't have a cockpit. You just fly them from the outside, which is fine because that's the way they're flown. They don't have, you know. But I don't know. I'm like, someday maybe I'll try it. All right, so step one. Yesterday we flew around Trondheim and we did change the time of day, but the weather was fantastic. There was no need to change the weather. Today we're also going to change the time of day and then take a look at what the weather's like here in Oslo. It looks okay. It looks decent enough. Let's take a look around. Clouds, but reasonable amount of sunshine. Doesn't look like it's going to rain. Let's see, we're pointing towards the east, and the city. Oh, look, there's snow, and the city is to the west, that direction, I believe. Let me get this up again. Yeah, it's not directly visible. Okay, let's find out if we can get our plane started up. That's the #1 challenge. It's got all sorts of fancy buttons. Now we're going to need to figure out the right ones. Okay. We don't need these. We don't need these. Yes, we need that. HUD power on. Avionics master on. These are actually switches. We don't need those. That's all good. Panel lights, 100%. Very good. Now, let's see. That's an annunciator panel. I think we need both generators on. We'll turn the lights on later. We don't need that. We don't need that. Don't need air refueling. I don't know what wing is. Tanks. Okay, throttle, flaps. Also, there's, I believe, the engine starts are there. We'll have to figure that out. Okay, gun right. This is weapons related. We don't get any of that. Wing sweep. Fuel shut off. Now, what I didn't see yet is where the engine start is. It might be under here. Canopy. Every time I go in these planes, I gotta look around again. Okay, we got chocks and covers. Let's turn those off. Don't think we need a mask and visor. Okay, that's not where the engine start's gonna be. It's over. I don't know. I found it before. I think it's... Yeah, it's there. So, right, it's here. Right, it's kind of hidden under this thing here. We got to turn that on. And I think this all gets turned on. Oh yeah, this is a hard one to get to. Let's see. Okay. So those are all on. Do we need these on? Something bad happened. Okay. Actually, what I think is going on is that the engines are starting up. How exactly is that occurring? You know, you just turn things on until things start happening. But in fact, it looks like both engines are going to start up for us, and that's nice. We like that. Engines that won't start are not going to do anybody any good. Now, next thing we need to worry about is that the engine, these can I adjust this though from here? The wing sweep cover, I could just the wing sweep itself, right? No. Okay, these are good. These are both in auto. Okay, the engine just started. What's this here? Engage autopilot. That's way down there. Autopilot's here. I've never used it. Yeah, these are autopilot related. Okay. Navigation. What's this stuff? Do we have radio? Wait, what did I just do? Radio. Yeah, we have radio. All right, we're gonna head west if we can get up the ground.
Echo November Kilo Juliet traffic KENSH 9er taking off runway.
There you go, Giorgio. Hope you had a great stream. Welcome to mine. Yesterday we had some Norwegian viewers, and they asked us to go to Trondheim, Norway, which we did. But while I was flying around there, a woman said, "Well, can you go fly around Oslo at an F-14?" And I'm like, not today, but tomorrow, and that being today. So today's flight is over Trondheim and F-14. I got to figure out how to get, which way does this runway go? Okay, we really want to be here. We don't need that much of the runway. Okay, the wings are starting to come out automatically or not? Do I have to put the flaps out? I got to figure this out. Okay. Normally I can do this here. Open this, but it's not really letting me do this here. I'm wondering whether I did something wrong, because there's a little slider in there. Oh, I know what I didn't do. I didn't turn the wings. I didn't power up the wings. I think that's what this is here. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it from one of these positions here. Oh, this one here should be good. Yeah. Wing. Right? Feed. No? Refueling tank. This is going to be a problem if I can't get the wings to move. Those are in auto. Well, let's see what happens when we get in the air. Last time we started on the ground. Anyway, let's get out of here and see what happens. So I guess this is a west. We can definitely take off without the wings out, but they should be out. And I don't know exactly how to get them out. But we're fine. We'll get it up around. Not a problem. Okay, and then they come out. There's some state in which they weren't in without the part. And then now that they have moved, you'll see that I can move this here. I can move the wind sweep, but it's managed automatically. All right, so we're not going to get too high up, and we don't want to get too fast again. That's it. I gotta figure that out. I gotta figure out why I wasn't able to set the wings to take off, which is out. Oh, we'll figure it out. It is snowy. Oh, the other thing is, oh shit, I gotta figure out where my anti-icing stuff is. Because we're gonna ice up the windshield at least. That's not a big deal. What's that over there? So it is, not surprisingly, being that it's winter technically, snow covered in Oslo. All right, we're going to start with this arena here. I believe the rest of the city is kind of down by the waterfront there, but it's definitely something where, oh, it's framing. I think that snow cover is not doing us any favors in terms of frame rates. You know what I mean? You might have to get more altitude just to keep it from dipping down to the 0 frames per second. Does that say Intility? I believe it does. It's usually the name of a communications company. All right, but the point is, there's a reason here. Okay, so there's the city to the west of us. Where exactly is this arena? Intility Arena. There it is, right there. And it's right next to the Valhalla Arena. Okay. The stadium, blah, blah, blah. There's a high school nearby. Came to a couple matches, one in Oslo 2 years ago. Lively atmosphere. Supportive the fans are the FC there, the football club. Association Football Stadium in Oslo. Home stadium for the Valerenga team. Okay. And there's, I'm looking at that one there, but there's another one. That one there is also kind of a closed, roofed stadium. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got here. Royal Palace Oslo. Boy, I like even the kind of ice on the water effects too. It looks like it's in a kind of a area there, like our model. Yeah, we're stressing out this computer. We're stressing it out. Hold on a second here. They probably wouldn't appreciate this low-level flyover, but we're doing it anyway. I'm stopping because otherwise we'd be over it too quickly. That's interesting. Okay, so that's the palace. Why am I breathing heavy? Okay. Where is that relation to the water? Okay, so it's there. My guy is breathing heavy. Oh, because I'm in the middle of a 5.1 G. Hold on a second. There we go. Okay, he'll stop breathing heavy now. I paused right in the middle of 5 Gs, a 5G pull-up. It's fine now. It'll be fine. It's got that cool flag. Where are we here? Which one of these? The arena. We traveled pretty much west. Is it that? Royal Palace. It sure is. Looks like a lovely grounds. You know, it doesn't really recognize it there. At least in the Google Maps picture, there's no snow, so it's a lot nicer looking. Fun to stop by if you're in the area. There isn't a gate between you and the palace. You can get pretty close if you want. Changing of the guard was a cool event to see as well. You don't have to go in, obviously. So you can chill, but you can get pretty close. So it's the Royal Palace in Bellevue, Oslo. Okay. It looks like we're pretty much situated in the central area there. Oops. Did we not crash? Oh my goodness, 2 frames per second. What, am I going really fast or something? Yeah, this is not what I call any kind of speed. Frogner Park. Frogner Park. Sculptures. I want to take a quick peek at this on the Google. Frogner Parken. There it is. Yeah, this is not doing it justice. The pictures on Google are amazing. Lots of statues and sculptures. Went in the evenings. There's good visibility. Amazing by the talents of the artists. Entrance is free. I just want to know how good the snack bar is. There's a lot of nice sculptures and a nice walk through the park and near the river. Much smaller than expected, so easy to walk through and appreciate all the artwork. Okay. I don't know if that's a positive review. Do we need this up? Okay, so that's this whole area here. It's not that small. That's the center part of it, but there's like apparently statues and stuff spread out this area here. So there's plenty of room. And there's a Frogner Stadium, which is there. You can, it's kind of snow covered, but it's right behind us. That's the stadium. Okay. All right, let's keep moving. Let's see if we get out of the area where there's just a ton of activity. We should get somewhat of a stabilized frame rate. But I also want to see what's up here. This is usually some kind of overlook or a tower. It says Holmenkollbakken. But what is it? Oh, I think I know what this is. I think this is a ski jump. Like, yeah, you go up there and you go down there. It's an Olympic ski jump. And there's the stadium where people can watch the people land from the ski jump. And this is freaking cool. Pardon my French. But I want to find out about it. My assumption is that that was built for, you know, the actual Olympics. I'm trying to see where that... Is there more? Where are we? Is there more to the city? We're pretty close to the city. There's that water. We're kind of that direction, north of the water. Yeah, the Holmenkollen. Oh my goodness, what is this thing? It's a ski museum. There's a museum there. It's a ski museum. Take the train. History of skiing in Norway. Don't forget the ski jump tower with an amazing view of Oslo City. There's also a simulation that is pretty exciting. There's an amazing inside playground for the kids. It's an amazing ski museum. The ski hill is visible up on the hill from nearly anywhere in Oslo with its unique and recognizable shape. Sorry, they're talking about this side of the mirror. It looks like one of those oriental spoons, you know. The museum has a lot of artifacts and interactive experiences. You also get to go to the top of the slope, but we're just going to jump out of the plane real quick. And see if we can get a little bit, see how, because this is, they put some effort into this model. You got your little flag up there. You can see, so this is what it looks like if you're a skier. You're an Olympic skier. And you're like, okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Whee! And then down. And you smash. All right. That was really not called for. So we should do it again. No, we're not going to do it again. Let's get back in the plane. Everybody, we're getting back in the plane. The plane's where we need to be. Oh, we got sucked in the end. I'm having too much fun. All right. I think we've seen some of the coolest things in Oslo. That's a toboggan run. This is pretty close to the actual city. So it's not like you travel too far. We were going slow. Give me some engine here so we don't die. So yeah, you can see that thing that is almost, I thought it was a tower, but in fact it is a ski jump. I think that's wild. Okay, so we saw this stadium, I believe, already. You know, I don't want to get below like 2,000 feet just because the frame rate is just pissing the bed. I think this is a different stadium. Right? Yeah, this is a different one. We saw one. Not this one, because there was another one nearby. Yeah, we saw the Intility Arena. That's a different stadium. Yeah, we need some altitude, or we're really gonna get to the frame rates of 0 per second. Did we see the Oslo Opera House up close? We probably did not. That's the opportunity to do some right now. How's everybody doing on YouTube, by the way? Yesterday we're starting to get some interesting traction on YouTube. So, like a whole family of people came in. The Selim family. And they're like, you're the greatest musician. Let's see what I can do about that. All right, Oslo Opera House. Let's see from here. All right, where's the front of it? It's, yeah, okay, so this is your modern style opera house here. Still, I would attend. Would attend. And it's probably got, you know, it's right on the wharf. It's probably built effectively on the water. And that's a cool looking building over there, too. Okay. Yep, back on the plane before it gets too lonely. All right. And then, let's see, it kind of extends. We're heading south now. If we went far enough, we'd leave Norway and hit Denmark. You got all those cargo ship ports there. Port of entry. Some snowy islands. As soon as we leave the city, the frame rates go to butter. You know what I mean? It's not even an issue. All right, by the way, how are our instruments looking? Any enunciators that are complaining? Enunciators are those lights that light up on this panel here. I think we're pretty good. There's this whole set of multiple, there's enunciators there. Enunciators just means a light that lights up that says something like, oh, your parking brakes are on, that kind of thing. But in our case, I think we're okay. There are some there. I don't know what all these and those lights mean. But we're fine. The question is, can we adjust our wing sweep here? Yeah, we're not going fast enough. But if we get higher up and give us some speed, the wings will automatically fold in, right? I think. We'll find out. Just a little altitude speed. I just like to get the wings to fold in. They are automatically managed, so typically wouldn't manually unfold or fold up. But it's one of the best features of the F-14, I think. Most unusual features, folding wings. Now will it do it? Are we getting there? Yeah. Well, now we're going fast enough that it will let us sweep the wings back. You need to be going a certain speed. Then you can go, you know, when you have the wings folded back, one thing about this plane is it will go supersonic. We are currently going... Why is our HUD off, by the way? I think we have a HUD... Do we have a HUD on thing? Also, where's my de-icing? I'm interested in finding some of that stuff. Okay, this is fuel, landing gear. Altitude hold mode. Where is the anti-icing? Here, displays. Oh, I'll find it. I'm sure. Takeoff mode. These are not those. It's probably under here somewhere. Like hard to find. Selected altitude mode. No, nav lights. Is it like down here? Down under here somewhere. Lights. Brightness. Chains. Chalk. I know it's got an anti... You'd think it'd be here. High. That's windshield anti-ice. But it only should apply to the these. Let's see if it works. But I'm not seeing my HUD. I don't have my HUD lights on. That's the other thing I figured out. Where are my HUD lights? They're usually near the HUD. Oh, there we go. HUD brightness. Is at 0, right? No. It should be on then. Interesting. I don't know why that HUD is not on. There should be a display there. That's what it's for. And it should look like that, but it should be... maybe actually, come to think of it, I wonder if this plane doesn't have a HUD. Not all... Well, it said HUD brightness. But is that affecting this? No. Interesting. No, the HUD's not on. The head-up display is not on. Okay, I'll figure that out someday. Good to know. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna get my trim set here. Displays. Oh, I bet it's not here. I bet it's off here. ILS info. Clutter switch. Yeah, it's beyond. That's HUD power on. Now that's... oh my goodness, it's reversed. So the HUD power on switch is reverse polarity. It said on when it was off. It looked off. It had a labeling issue. But now the HUD is on. Okay, so that's a mystery solved. The mystery is that this button here, down here, it says HUD. It says HUD power off. It should say HUD power on. And the other way around. Okay, good to know. All right, we should be hitting Denmark at some point. Where are we? We got a ways. Yeah, we should probably head for someplace a little closer. It'll be more interesting. Let's head for here. ESGT. What do you got here? It's not that far. Oh yeah, that's where we took off from yesterday. Awesome. No, this is Trollhättan, not Trollheim. Sorry. Yeah, plenty of room. Okay. Well, as you guys know, sometimes just flying around and trying to figure out what's working, how to get things working, is its own reward for me. I don't necessarily need to see anything on the ground. And yeah, today's second half of the stream will be in about 15 minutes, and I'm going to play the guitar. Last time, and I'm playing the same guitar I played last 2 days ago. I got my Telecaster. The reason being is I was playing it yesterday. When I was playing it 2 days ago, I was like messing around with it a little bit, and the B string. By the way, this is an F14D. I'm sorry, I'm kind of late on answering some questions there. Oh, well, thank you very much. Oh, rover speed. The B string was not doing well, so I had to so I changed the strings yesterday. It doesn't take very long. I have them, but so I want to play it again, and I want to because I think it sounds a lot better with new strings on it. It wasn't sounding terrible, but it wasn't good. All right, ESGT. Let's call them up. Let's call them up as something. What is going on? One of my engines is having problems. What are these saying here, by the way? Ramps, left inlet, left ramps. Inlet's okay? Yeah, engine seemed fine. ESGT. Alright, here's their purpose. ESGT. ESGT. quite there yet. Someday I'll figure out how to use this autopilot. It's really complicated. It's got some controls over here, there, and it's got some controls over on the way on the other side, like there. One of these. Tail lights switch. Oh, why not? Recognition, strobe lights, amp lights. We probably needed those on. Okay. ESG2. Should be able to find it now. Trollhättan, Vannersburg. Request landing. Let's land there.
Tower, KNSH 999er,
We got a ways to go, but
northwest 12,900 feet to land.
yeah, the F-14 is a gorgeous plane. I hope it'll let us transition to the wings, the correct wing landing position. Because for some reason it wasn't letting me. It has an automated system. Make straight. Why don't I want to make straight?
Make straight in runway 15 KNSH 999er.
And it's got this beautiful paint job. Navy. It's a U.S. Navy paint job, but it's a Navy plane. So the BF-32 is that specific livery. Roll for you. So it looks like from here. It'll snap roll. I mean. Not much you can do to mess up its composure. All right, where's this airport? ESGT to get a little closer. I want to lose some altitude. So let's do that. I haven't landed this particular plane that many times, and one thing I did was the few times I've done it, because this has I'll show you the hook. It's kind of cool. You can put that out. Hook, tail hook comes out. That's for catching a wire on an aircraft carrier, which I've done a couple of times. But that's a whole thing. You got to install the aircraft carrier. You know, you got to be out in the middle of the ocean. It's fun. I do have one aircraft carrier installed. So we could do carrier landings and takeoffs with F-14. It's possible. Because I have the Top Gun expansion. Do we have brakes, by the way? Air brakes, speed brakes. Yeah. So the wings will start to, as we slow down and get lower altitude, those wings will, I don't have to command those. It's automatic. I can barely see the beast. We got some low clouds here. We'll be fine. Oh, that sounds good though.
Clear to land runway 15 KNSH 999er.
Okay, what about 6 miles? About 5, we'll want to drop the gear. And it's about to drop there. Also automatic at a certain speed. Bring up the lot. We don't need this display here. We don't need this clogging up our screen. What did I just do? We're fine. Give it a second. A little Diet Coke while it's waiting to think about things. Thinking about his life. Interesting. I put the windshield de-icing on max. It did not seem to do anything. But that could be realistic. Maybe it's only de-icing the front part. Give it a second here. Maybe it is dead. Are there grip ends? I think there are. I have a Saab B17. I have an older Saab, Swedish Warcraft. Maybe not. Wait, what's it doing now? Or did I do this? Oh, that's what I did. I hit Octopause. I'm dumb. Not dumb, but I just forgot that I hit Octopause. Okay. Watch our speed. Flaps to mid position. This plane has to come in pretty fast. It does not like to go slower than about 190, or it will start falling out of the air. We do not like that. Full flaps. You see the trailing edge flaps are not full. I can put those on. We're getting a left to right windage here. Whoop, a little slow. A little slow. Give me some engine. Give me some engine. Give me some engine. Come on, guy. I hear ya. The engines take a while to spool up, and then when they do, it's like too much. Yeah, I can't do this from the cockpit because I need a precise line up here. All right. 140. 145. Nope, not the best one in the world. Automatic deployment of the speed brakes on the back, which is always nice. And then there's no reversers anymore. I don't know. Oh, this probably doesn't have reversers. Also, the cool thing about my new F5 is my F5 has a drogue chute. But it was okay. It wasn't the best. It wasn't that bad. There probably are other. Let's just do a shortcut here. There probably are other Swedish planes.
Yes, Niner, contact ground on 122.73.
Acknowledged.
122.7 tree KNSH 9999. Goodbye.
You see, it's starting to melt the ice, I think, on the windshield there. It's interesting. They put a lot of effort into that simulation of ice buildup on the windscreens. And some planes have much more effective ice removal than others. And others don't have any. You just can't fly them in cold conditions. There's that F5 I was talking about. You can see how much bigger we are than an F5. It's a good comparison shot right there. F5 is it's a very small aircraft. We should fly that one again, though. The Tiger is really fun to fly. But it's like the baby brother. An F-14 is not a small airplane. Now, the other thing that I think we can't do is we might not be able to put these... Oh, no, we can. We could sweep aft. For some reason, I wasn't able to sweep forward earlier. And I don't know. And I think I had the right buttons, everything on. But it's just cool to look at swept aft. Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting. The most important thing. Open the canopy. There's a switch here, right? Have to get in there, right? There's one of these. Unlock. Shocks. Chains. There's a ladder that comes down. Some steps. There's a step for the second, the Rizzo. Looks pretty cool. All right, let's turn off the engines. I'm thinking that's going to be, let's see, one of these switches. No. Air refueling. All right. You just click a button twice, and it puts the throttles in turn off position. It's I don't know. They're all quirky like that. And then we can turn off our systems. It's probably going to want to try to close the canopy. No, I left it open. And then finally, we're going to put the chocks on. Oh, you can see it has chains, has safety chains on in case there's wind. Nice. All right, that's pretty cool. Like all that stuff. No, nothing on the weapons carriers, but that's cool. All right, well that was fun. I mean, I do the USS Carl Vinson, so it shows the carrier that it came off of, or typically would it be assigned to, and that's associated with VF-32. That's the air wing that would be associated with that. They do a lot of research. So, and I wonder if those yellow helmets are realistic too. I mean, I'm sure they are, but they're pretty brightly colored. Seem like they're pretty obvious. Okay, well that was cool. I enjoyed that. That was good. Tomorrow will not be the F-15 though. We'll do another stream. Yeah, but Mondays are regular stream days. So we'll do another air flight stream. Where I don't know what kind of plane. It won't be a jet. So we've flown a couple jets in a row now. Well, we flew the Spitfire. Now we flew the jet. It'll be something, I don't know, not that. Something more, maybe slower and more leisurely. That's for sure. Maybe we'll fly the Saab, the Swedish, the B whatever I have. It's this one. Let me show it to you here. Let's take a second. I'll show you what the only Swedish plane I have, as a matter of fact. I'm pretty sure, but I think there is a Gripen. We'll look in the store. I'm gonna go in the store since you asked, and we can just do a search in the store. I think there's a Gripen. So let's check it. Go in the marketplace, and we'll search for a Gripen. I didn't spell it right. Let's try spelling it right. Yeah, there isn't, but yeah, I guess the only Saab that I can find is this B-17A. So, and that one, this is one that I have. I thought they had some Swedish. They may not be called. They may not be called what they are. There may be imitations for various reasons. In other words, it could be in here under jets, but it'll be called something else. It'll just be called kind of a generic name, so it doesn't, have for copyright reasons. But it wouldn't surprise me if they had a Gripen in here, because they do have a lot of those. They do have a lot of fighters. There's a Eurofighter Typhoon, which I think I have one of those. There's, I just want to see that suit looks fun. Let's see. MiG-15 would be fun. MiG-21s. Oof. I wonder if these are Swedish planes. The Swiss. There's A4. See, there's a Griffin, which I have. It's a Delta Wing, powered by, I believe this is based on the Gripen, the Saab Gripen. Maybe not, though. Sweden, Thailand, South Africa, and Brazil. I believe it is. Okay. So yeah, if that's the issue, then I have this Griffin plane. I do have this. We could take that out, by the way. It would have been a more appropriate plane to fly over Oslo, that's for sure. It's Swedish, it's not Norwegian, but still. All right. So second half of the stream is coming up. It is time. It is that time. Take a short break, really short, because all I have to do is bring my guitar over here and tune it up a bit. But I'll take a short break to play a little music, and then when we come back, I'm going to play the guitar for a while. I got a new song I'm working on. It's not new. It's an old song, but it's new to me. That's what we'll be doing. So see you guys in about 5. Hey, welcome back. Thanks for listening to my classical music. Let me get this camera a little more situated where I like it. How's that looking? All right, so what? First, let me just my clothing. So. Anyway, thanks for the second half of the stream. Second half of the stream is going to be music related as usual. Cheers, by the way. Diet Coke. Okay, well, let's talk about what's going on. So 2 days ago, I played this guitar. This is my Fender Telecaster in the Swirl model that I like so much. I have the Swirl Stratocaster and the Swirl Telecaster. Telecaster is the original electric guitar. And I always like to talk about a little bit about the construction of the guitar, like how Leo Fender kind of invented using the bolt-on neck and kind of the modular assembly line to make electric guitars a lot more affordable for people. But mainly so he could sell guitar amps, which is what he really liked doing. Yeah. Okay, so I was playing with my B string yesterday, and I was like, that doesn't sound right. So I changed the strings yesterday. Actually, while I was playing this guitar 2 days ago on live, and I was like, when did I last change the strings? It could have been years. And so I put a new set of Slinkies, Super Slinkies on. I think it sounds a lot better, actually. It's not, it sounds better, not a lot better. Especially this one. Yeah, that B string was not happy. Today it's much happier. All right, let me sing. Let me find something I might want to sing. I kind of want to do the Wicked Game thing. Haven't done it in a couple guitar streams. It's not a very complicated song. It's all in the singing, which is unfortunate for me. It kind of starts like this. And world is only gonna break your heart. And I don't wanna fall in love. The world is only gonna break your heart with you. World was on fire and no one could save me but you. A strange what desire will make foolish people do. I never dreamed that I'd lose somebody like you, love. I never dreamed that I'd lose somebody like you. I don't wanna fall in love. This world is only gonna break your heart. I don't wanna fall in love. This world is only gonna break your heart with you. This world is only gonna break your heart. World is only gonna break your heart. Nobody does no more. I really think there's a lot more of it to that. It's got a great solo kind of in it that, you know, I don't know if that's a great song to really sing. Unlike the Killer song that I like doing. I probably have memorized it by now. Ooh, a little Diet Coke first. Yeah, that helps. All right. We're going to do this song that I've been doing all the time, and I think I pretty much got down. And then the new Killer song, which is an old Killer song from 1986 called Spaceman. I can't sing it yet. We're just going to practice the guitar part after that. This is the one I kind of know. Did my best to notice when the call came down the line. Up to the platform of surrender. I was broad, but I was kind. Sometimes I get nervous when I see an open door. Close your eyes, clear your heart. You gotta cut the cord. Are we human? Or are we dancer? My sign is vital. My hands are cold. And I'm on my knees looking for the answer. Are we human or are we dancer? Pay my respects to grace and virtue. Send my condolences to good. Excuse me. Give my regards to faith and romance. They always did the best could. So to devotion. You taught me everything I know. Wave goodbye. Wish me well. You gotta let me go. Are we human? My sign is vital. My hands are cold. And I'm on my knees looking for the answer. Are we human? Are we dancer? Will your sister be alright when you dream of home tonight? There's no message we're receiving. Let me know, is your heart still beating? Are we human? Or are we dancer? My sign is vital. My hands are cold. On my knees looking for the answer. Are we human? except for having a cough in the middle. That's okay. All right. I'll die go. So the other side, I'm just gonna do it as an instrumental. I haven't really learned the chords yet. It's called Spaceman. You're not gonna know it, but that's all right. It goes like this. That's not how I like. I do the one I like here. Hold on. Okay, kind of goes like this. Let me get that. I'm gonna try to sing it. Next thing they ripped me from my bed, and then they took my blood tap. Left a strange impression in my head. Knew that I was hoping I could leave this star-crossed world behind, and they cut me open. Guess I changed my mind, and I might have flown too far from the floor this time. 'Cause the calling me by name, and the separate we light beams drift regarding walls and satellites. That was a turning point. Okay, that was wrong. And there's zipper by light lines disregarding walls and satellites. That was a turning point. That was one lonely night. Star Maker says it ain't so bad. Dream Maker's gonna make you sad. Spaceman says everybody look down. It's all in your mind. Okay, then it goes. That's chorus 1, verse 2. Now back at hometown, looking forward to this life I live. Here it's gonna haunt me. Hesitation is if I get thinking my crossover. Got between a devil and the deep blue sea. You better look it over before you make that leap. And I'm fine, but I hear those voices at night. Sun Maker says it ain't so bad. Dream Maker's gonna make you sad. There it goes. Spaceman says everybody look down. It's all in your mind. Star Maker says it ain't so bad. Dream Maker's gonna make you sad. Spaceman says everybody look down. It's all in your mind. Called the middle 8. My global position systems are vocally addressed. They say the Nile used to run from east to west. They say the Nile used to run from east to west. I'm fine, but I hear those voices at night. Sometimes. Sun Maker says it ain't so bad. Dream Maker's gonna make you sad. Spaceman says everybody look down. It's all in your mind. Sun Maker says it ain't so bad. Dream Maker's gonna make you sad. Spaceman says everybody look down. It's all in your mind. Yeah, almost got it down. I'm still looking at the chords. It's the outro. It's all in my mind. It's all in my mind. I'm getting this lick. That's the outro, and it's also the opening. So the opening goes. Justify my claim. Spaceman says everybody look down. It's all in your mind. Love making gonna make you mad. Dreammaker's gonna make you mad. Spaceman says everybody look down. It's all in your mind. My globe is a shared systems are vocally addressed. That's the best part. They say the Nile used to run from east to west. They say the Nile used to run from east to west. I'm fine, but I hear those voices at night. Sometimes Summermaker says it ain't so bad. Greenmaker's gonna make you sad. It says everybody look down in your mind. Summermaker says it ain't so bad. Greenmaker's gonna says everybody look down in your mind. All right, so I'm starting to learn this song now. It doesn't sound that great, but boy, when I started this frozen, didn't it? But I only heard this song. I'm a fan of the Killers, but I'm pretty sure I'd never heard this particular The Killers song until 2 days ago, because that's when I got requested. Is this thing working? Okay, that one's working. Hold on. Ah, one of these cameras is not doing anything. Which one? Stream cam, right? Hold on a second. Deactivate. Reactivate. No. No. Voila. Okay, hold on a second. Beauty. Okay, back to one of my cameras. One of my 3 cameras just froze up. It's very common, apparently. I've seen many streamers who are like, my camera just froze up. I don't know why it did that. I'm like, yeah, nobody knows why. You gotta deactivate and then wait a bit and then activate it, and it's fine again. Oh, great. But hey, having 3 cameras, it's not supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be cool, Okay, Mo? Let's do some tuning here. These strings are still stretching out a bit since I just put them on yesterday. You want to come up and say hi, Mo? Come here, Mo. Come here, kitty. Come here. Come here, kitty. You want to say hi? I think he does. Hold on 1 second here. Hold on 1 more second. Come here, kitty. Come here, kitty. Come on. Everyone wants to say hi. Come here. Come here. Here he comes. There you go. Mo is the kitty co. I bumped into the Magoo. What? What's up, Mo? You want to say hi to the world? You got so many fans out there, Mo. You got so many fans in the world. But he's a good kitty. Everybody likes the kitty content. Kitty is large and in charge, so you got to be aware of that. He doesn't really take, like if I'm streaming, he doesn't care. But the thing is, people love the kitty content, so I'm all for it, If we can have some extra kitty content. Magoo? Wait, what do you have to say, Mo? Look at that kitty. You want to say something on the microphone? You want to say something on the microphone? What do you want to say? There you go. That's what you call a mighty roar from Beasts of Nature. Mighty roar. He's 14, He's not a young kitty. There he goes. He's rubbing the microphone. No, don't rub the microphone. Just meow into the microphone. That was a lame one. What do you have to say for yourself, Mo? What do you have to say? Huh? What do you have to say? Want some Diet Coke? No? It's not your favorite thing in the world? He doesn't like it. I'll have some. So the next thing on the agenda is to learn some more REM songs like I promised. And I'm learning some more Killers songs. So they're hard. This is kind of a hard song. And I've got the chords up from Ultimate Guitar, so I know what the guitar. I didn't have to figure out the chords. But considering their songs aren't, I don't know how I can say this. They're not complicated. I don't think they're that complicated, the songs, but he's got. It's a neat little, but then that's just one part of it. But that's most of the chords. And then, of course, there's weird chords. It goes. It's a fun song, but then then the issue is singing it. He sings it. Even this is even higher. Now, when I sing the other Killer song, this one, "It's my best to notice," they're singing. He's singing it up way up here. It's my best to notice when I call kidnap. But I've capoed it down, so I can sing it. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have to do the same thing with this song, which means I'm gonna have to learn it in a different chord structure. But, sacrifices we make for art in this case. But what can I play though? How about this one? That does not sound tuned up. Let's take a look at this. No. That's better. I see a red door and I want it painted black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn black. I see the girls walk by dressed in their summer clothes. I have to turn my head until the darkness goes. I see a line of cars and they're all painted black. No colors in anymore. Wait. With flowers and my love both never to come back. I see people turn their heads and quickly look away. A newborn baby, it just happens every day. I look inside myself and see my heart is black. I see my red door, I must have it painted black. Maybe then I'll fade away and not have to face the facts. It's not easy facing up when your whole world is black. No more will my green seagull turn a deeper blue. I could not foresee this thing happening to you. If I look hard enough into the setting sun, my love will laugh with me before the morning comes. I see a red door and I want it painted black. No colors anymore, I want it to turn black. I see the girls walk by in their different summer clothes. I have to turn my head until my darkness goes. Wanna see it painted black, black as the night, black as the cold. Wanna see it painted black, black. Oy, I gotta find some new songs, man. Let's do that's the Sister Hazel song I like doing. They'll probably call it a show. How does this one go again? Oh, that's not how it goes. Is that tuned up? I would just put new strings on. Finally I figured out it took a long, long time. Now there's a turnabout, maybe because I'm trying. There's been times I'm so confused on my roads where they lead to you. Sorry. Damn it. We're gonna start over. Okay, starting over. Finally I figured out took a long, long time. Now there's a turnabout, maybe because I'm trying. There's been times I'm so confused on my roads where they lead to you. I just can't turn and walk away. Well, it's hard to say what it is I see in you. Wondering if I'll always be with you. Words can't say, I can't do. Enough to prove it's all for you. I thought I'd seen it all. Took a long, long time. Oh, but then we'll trip and fall, wondering if I'm blind. There's been times I'm so confused. All of my roads, where they lead to you. I just can't turn and walk away. Well, it's hard to say what it is I see in you. Wondering if I'll always be with you. Words can't say, I can't do. Enough to prove it's all for you. Rain keeps pouring down, falling from blue skies. Words without a sound, coming from your eyes. Finally I figured out it took a long, long time. Now there's a turnabout, maybe because I'm trying. There's been times I'm so confused. All of my roads, where they lead to you. I just can't turn and walk away. Well, it's hard to say what it is I see in you. Wondering if I'll always be with you. Words can't say, I can't do. Enough to prove it's all for you. It's hard to say what it is I see in you. Wondering if I'll always be with you. Words can't say, I can't do. Enough to prove it's all for you. All for You by Sister Hazel. How'd you like that song? Wow. Well, you know, it's basically come time down to the end of today's show. Wah. But tomorrow will be another show. Tomorrow should be another show. Tomorrow, one thing I will not be doing is wearing the stupid constricting tie and shirt. But I like the way it looks. Is that all right? Shirt and tie. I'll just wear a t-shirt, okay? That's the way it's going to be tomorrow. So, tomorrow's stream, Monday, roughly the same time, maybe a little later, roughly the same time as I usually stream. We're going to do some Flight Simulator, not... maybe we'll fly the Griffin around since somebody mentioned it in the previous stream. And then it'll be a piano stream. I'll bring my piano out. We're going to play a piano. I'm also learning some new piano songs. I'm always, or try to relearn some older ones that I kind of have in the brain, but don't play them too often. So that'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it already. I had a good time flying around. We flew around Oslo and then parts south in a F-14B. The B, we picked the B out because it's between the A and the D. Ugh. Okay, so now's the part of the stream where I like to say thanks for coming. My show is a lot like the Carol Burnett show, except instead of Tim Conway, Harvey Korman, Lyle Wagner, and the incomparable Vicki Lawrence, you get none of those people. You also do not get Carol Burnett, but you do get me doing this. I'm so glad we had this time together. Well, just to have a laugh and sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes the time we have to say so long. Bye, everybody.